Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to JDB Selects. Coming at you today with yet another predicted teams list video for round 1, this time going for the Canberra Raiders. But before we get stuck into my predicted teams list, head on over to ESPN Footy Tips and make sure you are signed up to the JDB Selects tipping comp today. We have 3 awesome prizes up for grabs again this season, and entry as always is completely free. So joining now gives you the best chance of getting that well-deserved prize if you do finish in the top 3. Now, the Canberra Raiders are gearing up for an intriguing 2025 campaign with plenty of challenges across the squad. From rising stars to key departures and positional battles, let's dive into all the big talking points ahead of round 1. Kyle Weeks had a rough start to life in Canberra, not featuring until round 8 when he was thrown into the number 7 jersey during a nightmare 40-0 loss to the Cronulla Sharks. But things turned around as he settled into the side, playing 8 games at halfback before finding his feet at fullback. Once he moved to the number 1 role, his performance has improved significantly, averaging 160 running metres per game and breaking 25 tackles in his final 6 matches. With Jordan Rapana's departure and Chevy Stewart still developing, Weeks looks set to lock down the fullback spot in 2025. Rapana isn't the only name leaving the Raiders, with Nick Kotrick and James Schiller also heading out the door. That opens the door for Albert Hopewati to cement a regular spot in the backline after playing 14 games in 2024. However, Hopewati could miss out on the season opener in Las Vegas as he may remain in Australia for the birth of his child. If that does happen, new recruit Sevilio Tamali from the St. George Illawarra Dragons could step up into the lineup. While there are questions still over the wing spots, Canberra's centre pairing seemingly looks set, with Matt Timoko and Seb Chris likely to retain their places after strong 2024 campaigns. Xavier Savage, who played 16 games last season, should also be locked in on the wing. Ethan Strange had an impressive full first season in the NRL, quickly cementing himself as the club's long-term 5'8". He partnered veteran Jamal Fogarty, who endured an injury-hit 2024, managing just 14 appearances for the club. If Fogarty does stay fit, the Raiders' attack could take a big step forward. Meanwhile, new recruit Ethan Sanders arrives from Parramatta as a depth option and will serve as Fogarty's understudy. Expect him to get some game time if injuries do strike. The front row combination of Josh Papali'i and Joe Tapine remains unchanged, but there is a twist. Papali'i was regularly shifted to the bench on game day in 2024. Will that trend continue under Ricky Stewart in 2025? We'll have to wait and see. At hooker, Tom Starling is pushing hard to take the number 9 jersey from Danny Levi after coming off the bench in 16 of his 23 games last season. Could this finally be the year that Starling claims the starting role? One of the biggest battles for season 2025 will be in the back row, as Zach Hosking's impressive first year in Canberra was cut short due to injury. Now he is the frontrunner to replace Elliot Whitehead. But there's a hurdle. He's carrying a bit of a calf injury and could miss the Vegas opener. If he is out, the new recruit Matty Nicholson may get the first crack. Meanwhile, Hudson Young and Morgan Smithies will retain their starting spots after both having strong 2024 campaigns. Corey Horsburgh's 2024 season was a roller coaster. At one point he was on the outer and looked set to leave the club, before he forced his way back into the side late in the season and is now committed to the Raiders for 2025 and beyond. Can he recapture his best form and cement his place in the 17? With Emery Gula granted an early release to the Dragons, competition for the bench spots are heating up. Ata Mariota, Trey Mooney and Pasami Solo are all vying for a place in the 17. Who will step up and make a name for themselves in 2025? Only time will tell. So there you have it, the Canberra Raiders 2025 season is shaping up to be full of excitement, battles for positions, and key players needing to step up. Can Kyle Weeks shine at fullback? Will the Raiders' new halves combination fire? And how will the forward pack shake out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the best, I'm slightly biased, NRL updates on YouTube.